Do you ever wonder how deep the rabbit hole of the opioid crisis goes? Let's take a trip to Austin, Texas, a city known for its vibrant music scene, diverse culture, and unfortunately, a growing opioid crisis. In recent years, Austin has seen a significant increase in opioid-related overdoses. In a single week, emergency services responded to an alarming 68 overdose calls, a stark jump from the average of 20 a week. This sudden surge in cases points to a deadly batch of opioids circulating the city streets, causing devastation in its wake. What's even more concerning? Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid that is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine, has been the leading cause of these overdoses. It's a silent killer, often mixed with other drugs unbeknownst to the user, making every dose a potential death sentence. But the crisis doesn't stop at illicit drugs. Prescription opioids, originally designed to help those suffering from severe pain, have become a beast of their own. In Texas, for every 100 residents, there are 74 opioid prescriptions written. That's nearly 3/4 of the population potentially exposed to these potent drugs. These numbers aren't just statistics. They represent real people, brothers, sisters, parents, and children, trapped in the unforgiving grip of addiction. They represent lives lost, families torn apart, and a community in crisis. But there is hope. Austin police are investigating a sudden surge in suspected opioid overdoses in the Texas capital, with dozens of reported cases in just 2 days this week. While the exact source of the overdoses remains unclear, it is apparent that there is a deadly batch of illicit narcotics in our community, Assistant Police Chief Eric Fitzgerald said Tuesday. Austin has been fighting back, with community organizations and local government working tirelessly to provide resources and support to those affected. They're implementing harm reduction strategies, providing addiction treatment services, and educating the public about the dangers of opioids. However, the fight against the opioid crisis is a collective effort, and it needs all hands on deck. Support local organizations in their efforts. Emergency responders were unable to revive 4 of the victims, and the local medical examiner's office is investigating whether 4 other deaths may have also been caused by overdoses. Advocate for policies that prioritize treatment over punishment. Educate yourself and others about the realities of opioid addiction. Because the more we understand, the better equipped we are to combat this crisis. Remember, every action, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement. Together, we can turn the tide on the opioid crisis and work towards a future where addiction no longer holds our communities hostage. Let the story of Austin, Texas be a wake-up call. The time to act is now.